Hey everyone, welcome to another top 10 list. This week's top 10 list is only going to be a top 5, but it's the intro to something I've threatened to do for a while and finally am going to do it. What you see in front of you is the 100 greatest American currency notes. This book here is just fascinating. I have to call myself silly for not knowing this was a book. I have looked at this list, 100 greatest American currency notes, for a long time, and I sat there ticking off notes as I got them. There is no way anybody can have all 100 of these notes. There's a very slim chance anybody can have 50 of these notes. I've got quite a few. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do a series featuring the 100 greatest American currency notes. I will do them in the form of top 10s. So I will do number 100 through 91, then I will do 90 to 81, and so on down the line. This list, though, well, like I said, it's impossible to have all 100 of these notes. So this top 10 list, or I should say top 5 list, will be the top 5 ways that I will be showing these notes. Because like I said, obviously I cannot show all the notes because I don't own them all. Now, there's all kinds of reasons why I just can't turn the pages of this book and show you this is 100, this is 99. Obviously, they want you to go out and buy this book. But anyway, this is going to be the top 5 ways I show the notes. Number 5 on the list will be, yes, I will show some of the notes from this book by using the pictures in this book. It's only fair because, well, this is the book, and if I'm going to sit there and devote videos to what this particular book has to say, they shouldn't be too mad if I use a few of the images from within the book. But this also allows me to share the information in this particular book as far as known print runs and average value and stuff like that. So I'll be hitting up all that stuff. So that's number 5, using the actual book. Number 4, I do have other books like United States Currency that do have full color pictures of notes. And I will be more than happy to break up the monotony of seeing the same book by using this book as well, so that you can see full color pictures of notes as they are presented. There we go, just all kinds of neat stuff in here. So yeah, another cool book that I will use for a variant on some of the pictures. That way I don't have to necessarily use this for all of them. That is number 4 on the list. Number 3. Many of you have seen a lot of these in my top 10 lists. These are my replica notes. Now, these replica notes, the way that they work is they're the proper size, but they are two-sided. So if I do this, you will see they are blank on one side. There's the front, blank there, there's the back. So these are actually 2 separate notes that are put together. That's how these are able to be reproduced. Since they're technically only one-sided, you can't use them as fake notes. So it gets around all the counterfeiting laws and stuff like that. When you zoom in, the pictures are not razor crisp, or they're not razor sharp, but they're not designed to be. This is simply a replica of the note so that you can see the note that you're talking about. I can handle a note while I am showing these. I've got quite a few replicas. You guys, like I said, have seen the replicas in the past, and they're great for illustrating certain points, like showing the top 100 greatest American currency notes. So that is number 3 on my list. Number 2. A lot of times on this top 100 list, they're going to talk about a note. And I may not have that note, but I've got the one right next to it. Here's an example of that. This is a 1934 $1,000 bill. And the 1934 $1,000 bill is not part of the 100 greatest American currency notes. But the 1928 $1,000 bill is. So, yes, this is a real note, but it's not the one that's listed. So I can't count this as me owning one of the notes that's listed, but this is the real note, and it's 1 year off, one print run off of the actual note that is in the list. So basically, this is identical except for the series. That's all. So I will be using all the notes that I have that are close to the exact particular note that they list in the top 100. And that's number 2. Number 1 on the list, well, if I've got so many notes that are close to the actual 100, then you know that I am going to have some of the notes that are part of the top 100. So I will be showing the actual notes from the top 100 that I own. Many people, if they can get 10 of these notes in their collection, that's a good thing. 15 is almost unheard of. I have to double check, but I know between the actual notes and the one-off notes, I bet I've got close to 25 to 30. But as I go through this list, you'll see which ones, of course, are real. And as I do the list, I will make sure to tell you which ones are the actual notes, which ones are the one-offs, and which ones are the replicas. So that is my top 10 list for this week. Just kind of a sneak peek at what's coming up. I don't know if I'm going to start this next week or the week after. I'll double check what I've got scheduled. But that's what you guys get to look forward to, the actual top 100 greatest American currency notes. You hear people talk about it all the time. There is an actual book, but nobody gets a chance to see the notes. I will go through them, like I said, 10 at a time. I'll give you a little bit of information on each, and hopefully that'll help guide your way into currency collecting, knowing what to get, what you should get, why to get certain notes. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys this week. If you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. Love reading your comments, and I'll see you again next week.